And this is now today's lineup.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Sergio Busquets, national team boss, was once quoted as saying, if you watch the whole game, you won't see Busquets, but watch Busquets and you'll see the whole game. And I think, to be honest, that sums him up perfectly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Kessié. That's Busquets. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Into the channel. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pavard. Sabitzer. It's a pretty loose pass. He's looking for the runner here. Back in possession and ready to go again. Referee has just said play on. Barcelona can breathe again. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. That's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Oh, and he's broken the line here. Sabitzer. Out to the right. Musiala. Now it's Sabitzer. Christensen does really well to win the ball there. Dembele. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now,
and please welcome our lads to the field.
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. Hernandez.
Bayern Munich clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is.
Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. And they've switched it over to the other side.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
810.
Dembele gives his colleague a guilty look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Muller. That's good running with the ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's running through. And here's Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! They've played it short. Now it's Busquets. Point-blank header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Stands up to it well and emerges with the ball. Thinks one through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mane's cross. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. And I think...
Can he finish? He wasn't that far away.
Barcelona can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's left his man. Dembele has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Towering header! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 90 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
De Jong. And that's that. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain...
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Ansu Fati, is one of the most talked about players we've seen in a while. He has the talent to play on either wing, but I'd say he's more devastating when he's on his favourite left side. More cut-ins, more shots, and ultimately a better end product.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, good read. Piqué with the clearance. Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Kimmich. Long ball out to the right. Sabitzer. Pavard. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hernandez cuts it out. Musiala. Spread out to the left, and it's Sané. And here's Muller. Dembele cuts out the pass. Christensen. And it's Piqué. Mane. Well seen, saw that coming. It's gone for a throw-in. De Ligt. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Sané showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dembele? Well, that is one way to stop him. Davis. And that's been intercepted. And he goes cross-field, and it's Mane. Mane. He is through here. Delivers the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and
Everyone,
win.
please welcome to the field.
So they head in
our
no
players.
further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're off again.
Bayern Munich playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Gets into some space, and that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Over to the left. Oh, and he's broken the line here. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba, diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Lewandowski may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
And it's Sané. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
In with the challenge. Tries to dink it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Müller. And that interception was most necessary. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Kessié, it's a pretty loose pass. Thinks one through. So what can they make of this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how...
Ah, it's been intercepted. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Dembele. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Piqué.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's Dembele. This is De Jong. Gets his pass away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kessié. Kessié has a look inside the box.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the defence can get it clear. And he's there to get it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, a frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special
So thank
lottery.
you very much, Jim,
Please
for
grab
joining
the
me.
tickets
That
you were
brings us to
given
the end
when
of
you
our
walked into the
coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's the day Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the fact that neither of these sides can bear the idea of losing to the other, and that on its own a factor sufficient to make this utterly unmissable. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them...
Decent hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Martinelli simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Partey passes short and sharp, and he skips past his man. Back into the middle. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Partey is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
That's a clever-looking ball. There's the hit!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Good pressure. No shortage of purpose here. Shaw spots it and intercepts. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Martinelli. Odegaard. Gabriel. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right. Saka in acres of space out wide. Spread neatly. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rashford absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support.
And there is
for
the
our
half-time
World
whistle.
Charity Fund.
So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Eriksen. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, it's come loose. Casemiro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
71,649.
A real chance to break. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Fired in. Goalkeeper's ball. White. Yeah, it's intense, this pressure from the front. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's Partey. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goals.
There's the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big...
Great leap! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Well read, nice interception.
There will
Well,
be 1
both
minute
sides
added time.
might have to settle for a draw here, although...
And that will be the final act. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, I think the first thing to say is that the draw was about the right result. It had everything you want in a clash of this nature, the commitment, the passion, great ebb and flow to the game.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio. La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Shot at goal! It's run loose, who's going to... surely this time!
Bayern Munich would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Kimmich. Upamecano. And the danger is cut out. Over to the left. And that interception was most necessary. Upamecano. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's in a really good position here now. Kessié. Pavard. Spread out to the left. And it's Davis. Now it's Mane. Now it's Sabitzer. De Ligt. Out to the right. Sané. Oh, and he's broken the line here. Now that's a fine challenge. Great leap! Goal! Bayern Munich! The breakthrough strike! Davis duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Marcó en el minuto 30 el dorsal 19.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Davis sends it forward. Mane. Mane going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Dembele. And he's there to clear it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Sané. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're already into the second period.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And here's Sané.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Mane. Davis, already of course on the score sheet.
La asistencia a este
That's a
partido
stern challenge, he
asciende a
will go no further.
97.559
Out to the left it
espectadores.
goes. Kessié charging forward, the ball at his feet, played down the flank. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
He is through here. And that has been cleared. It's a good ball and he could be in. Musiala. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Cambio de jugadores.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And Fati. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's left his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Upamecano. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Gol del Bayern de Múnich. Marcó en el minuto 88 el dorsal
Bayern Munich
25.
making another change here.
Müller.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 up and very little
Habrá
time left.
2 minutos
Surely
de
this is
descuento.
it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And time is up. Barcelona beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Con matrícula Capicúa, que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.